Hey, it's so good to see you. My name is Richard and I'm a high performance coach as well as an entrepreneur. And today's video is actually not going to be on high performance. It's specifically going to be addressed to something that maybe some people are going to be a little uncomfortable hearing about, but it's something that needs to be talked about regardless. And it is the whole series of events going on in the United States and across the world regarding the death, or more correctly, the murder of George Floyd and all the previous injustices done to African Americans. As of this week of this recording, there's been a lot of riots that have been going on. There's riots where people are looting local businesses are getting burned down, so many people are getting hurt, and the government is sending law enforcement and the military to put down a lot of these riots, all in protest of what's been going on with the injustice of how George Floyd was actually murdered by a police officer in the state of Minnesota. Now, I'll be very honest and vulnerable with you. I actually didn't want to make this video because I realized deep down in my heart when it first started happening, I didn't want to put a lot of time into learning more about it. I even thought to myself, oh my gosh, another black person killed? When is this going to stop? I became so disillusioned and jaded that I didn't even want to look into it anymore. And I'll be very vulnerable with you because I trust that you won't judge me in the same way that I won't judge you. As an Asian American, I first started thinking, man, but does this actually affect me? It doesn't really affect me. I'm living in Canada right now. I'm kind of removed from the United States. Maybe I should just stay quiet about it. But then I realized staying quiet about it is the exact problem that is contributing to this issue. I was listening to a message by Pastor Stephen Furtick. He's a pastor of Elevation Church and a man that I greatly look up to. And he said, if we celebrate diversity, but we ignore the disparity, that is just plain old hypocrisy. And it struck my heart so much because I realized that, yeah, I celebrate diversity. I have friends of many different kinds of ethnicities and backgrounds, but I don't like talking. I don't want to think about the unpleasant things. But the reality is you can't have the good without the bad. You have to be able to accept both. And I realized myself, and I'm confessing to you, that I was being a hypocrite. And so today I'm filming this video because I know I don't want to be a hypocrite anymore. And I don't want you to be a hypocrite anymore. We need to start talking about this issue. The reality is there was a black innocent man that was killed. And here's the thing, it's not merely a race issue. It's deep down a heart issue. Because somehow in the world that we still live in today, I don't know how, but it wrenches my heart that there are actually people who believe that they are superior, they are better than another group of people simply because of the color of the skin. That they're actually white people who think that they're better, like legitimately better versions of humans than other people simply because they have a different skin color. It wrenches my heart to know that they actually think of themselves as better. And I gotta ask you, if you know of anyone that lives with this kind of mentality, I pray and I ask, please have a conversation with them because it needs to be talked about. It is not okay to hate another race simply because of the color of their skin. It is not okay to judge someone and not give them a job opportunity, not give them an opportunity in the education system simply because of the color of their skin. And if we don't talk about this and we just try to put it under the rug, it's never gonna be solved. And so today I just wanted to make this short little video and let you know that I stand beside the African American community, and for that matter, all the different kinds of ethnicities and minorities in the United States and in the world that don't have a voice, that don't have a representation. I think about the fact that when my mom and dad first immigrated from Beijing, China to the United States, and how they didn't really speak English at all, and how they would get wrong looks and they would get the evil eye from local Americans within the South. That's the kind of stuff that is just not acceptable. Celebrate the diversity. Understand that God has made us all equally. No better, no worse than one another. We've all been created beautifully in the image of God, right? And if we're all created in the image of God, then why is there any judgments? And one of the things I just want to let you know is this is insane. This is gonna blow your mind when you hear this. If God judges us at the very end of our life, right? At the end of our life when we pass away, we stand before God and He decides whether we go up or we go down, right? If God decides and judges us at the end of our days, then what gives us as humans the right to judge people in our lives? If the creator of this entire universe doesn't even judge us during a lifetime, then what gives us as humans who have nothing, we're so small, we're so little, we're just a speck in the universe, the right to judge someone simply because of the color of their skin? Us as humans, we do not have a right to judge. I just want to let you know that. I do not have the right to judge and you don't either. We've all been called here. We're all just trying to figure out this life together and no one is no better than other people, right? And I truly believe as a Christian myself, I'm called in this world to do two things. Number one, love God, and number two, love people. right? And I already know there's probably gonna be some people that disagree with this video, probably gonna leave some hate comments, drop some thumbs down, but it doesn't matter, right? Because maybe something I says, I didn't say right. Maybe something I said, it didn't come out the right way and it maybe offended someone. But the reality is, if you know the intention of my heart, which is to film this video to make a statement and make a stand against the fact that racism is not okay, if that's something that you could resonate with, then I ask that you please share this video with someone. Copy the link, text it to someone, or better yet, don't even share this video. Call up your friend and tell them yourself. Hey, we have to talk about this issue of racism. We have to talk about why in the 21st century there's still killings going on because of the difference of our skin. So I hope by the time you finish watching this 7-8 minute long video that you truly will make a difference, that you will go out and you'll make a light. Be the change that you want to see in the world, because that's all we have. In your neighborhood, in your school, in your business, in your local friend group, you may be the only one that has the courage to actually talk about this issue, right? So today, I stand with all the African Americans and minorities, and I pray and I hope that you will do the same as well. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and go crush it.